quick disclaimer. I'm not representing my organization here. I'm here in my personal capacity today. I can't claim to be a big expert in e-commerce. I'm working for a technology company, and my primary experience has been in IT and ITES. So I will frame my answer because there are two portions to the e-commerce industry, and one is obviously technology, which is in sync with what we do or what I have experience in. But there is the other side of supply chain where I can't claim to have any expertise. So I'll talk more about the technology side. And when we talk about skills shortage, I will talk in that context and probably frame my answer accordingly. So talent shortage, people say India produces the largest, probably after China, the largest number of graduates from colleges across. So there is no shortage of talent, but as Professor just said, I think the issue is about the right kind of talent that the industry needs. So one, there is that challenge of how do you have the right kind of talent that is readily deployable and is usable by the industry very quickly, because today the pace at which e-commerce is moving and the requirements and the industry is so dynamic that the changes are happening at a very, very rapid pace. The whole ecosystem to kind of help groom the right kind of talent for the industry probably is not keeping that pace. So that is one reason why right kind of talent is not there. So the other is that, and I talk from my experience because we work with a few e-commerce companies to enable some of their technology platforms. So I understand. So the other thing very critical is that in our, and these are fundamental questions around the quality of how employable people are. But the other big thing in the industry is also about a very deeply ingrained capability of people to be innovative, because that's very, very critical again for the e-commerce industry, because the pace of change is extremely high. And the market dynamics are also changing very quickly. So I think those are two fundamental things that need to happen, and that causes the skill shortage that is there. Now, what are all of us doing to kind of bridge that skill shortage? I think everybody is trying different things, and I think a lot of us have done hackathons. We're trying different modes to hire people, not the traditional modes. We have recently participated in an event, for instance, where we've done campus hiring entirely digitally. So we did not visit the campus. We had a platform where there was a coding contest done, and we participated in that. And through the coding contest, we screened people, and the entire process that we did of hiring some 150 odd people was done entirely digitally, including the interviews which were done through video. So, so some of these things probably is going to, some of these, and then we're not looking at the traditional talent pools only today. For instance, I think there was some discussion about, there are a lot of ladies going out of the job market because of, personal constraints, family constraints, and so on and so forth. There are so many other people who have medical problems, may not be able to get into regular employment. How can we provide an ecosystem where they can work from home, for instance, or work part-time? And they're all people who've done 10, 15 years in the industry, so they understand what the industry requires. They can be productive immediately for the industry, but we're simply not tapping that talent pool enough. There are multiple companies who are trying innovative ways to tap that talent, but I think that there is more effort required from our side also. So we're trying to float some of these campaigns where we are allowing some of these ladies who have gone out of the job market because of certain personal constraints to also work part-time. So they need to come to office maybe for one day in a week to have discussions around the work package that they will work on, and then go back, work on that, and come next week, get that thing reviewed, deliver that work packet, take the new work packet, and go home. That provides them ample flexibility, and we're also able to utilize this talent which is available but not really utilized. So in short, we're doing 2-3 things to bridge that talent shortage. One, looking at non-traditional talent pools which are not getting tapped today. And the other thing is to try out different methods by which we kind of broad base the talent pool that we are tapping.